Question number 8, Jacinda Ardern.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Economic Development and asks, does he agree with the statement he made on behalf of the Minister of Finance that, quote, New Zealand has a vibrant screen industry?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr Speaker, in the context of the Hobbit movies, yes. Which is why on this side of the House we've worked so hard to keep the Hobbit movies in New Zealand.
Supplementary question, Jacinda Ardern.
Does he agree with the statement that this is the golden age for the arts in New Zealand? If so, why does it seem like the film industry is going into an ice age as the majority of screen production dies under the weight of an apathetic government who is doing absolutely nothing?
2.5 hours, you reckon? Yeah, about that. Look, customers are arriving after that. No tabs, pay as you go. You got that?
Yeah, we'll lock this one.
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
I think the member might be auditioning for a role in some sort of production.
Johnny Lee, right? He goes, but I don't do accents.
Oh, forget about it.
Yeah. Hey, Petty.
Erotic.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks for coming.
Well, short notice, mate. For who?
No problem. What's the plan, man?
Well, sort of plan is to try and get everyone in a big circle to begin with.
As long as there's a plan, Pete, you know.
Okay.
Well, hang on something, hang on something.
I have a plan. I'll go to the bar.
Oh, hang
Good
on.
idea. You want a hand?
One rule, no tabs. Got that? I'm a battler on Struggle Street. Love your money.
What's the problem?
Peter, a
Yep.
word and you'll shall like. Friendly Michael just said there's no tab.
Oh, well, it
We're
wasn't.
tabless, Pete. What's the story?
We're not planning on shouting everyone.
What do you mean, everyone? I mean, we're not everyone. We're just...
It is just us.
Okay. What do you want?
Barman!
Gentlemen, what would you like?
Well, now we have that. A beer, please.
Two of those, $20 is perfect.
What?
$20. Thank you.
Oh, the tab's gone.
That's it. The end of it. Reminds me.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
When you say
You're a non-drinker,
Sorry.
so sorry.
Have you got a rag?
Hey, Julie.
So, have we got everyone we wanted?
Not yet.
Well, so who's coming?
Well, I did ask Tim Ura, but he's off playing golf. Calvin Tateo said he'd come.
Good.
But he's playing music in Ngaruahi away. But, yeah, and Rob Makaraka, he said he'd...
Cool.
But he
Very good.
pulled out. But we've got Jared
Jared.
and some mates.
Mates?
Hi.
Yeah.
Mates.
Yeah.
Have you told everyone they're being filmed? Like the whole thing?
Yeah. We don't mind, do we?
I'm fine.
No.
Yeah.
But we're not everyone, remember?
Yeah, I think everyone's fine with it.
Have you checked?
That's what we're here for.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to do introductions or are you happy to do that?
I thought we'd get everyone in here, once everyone's here, and then we'll just get everyone to introduce themselves.
How are you, gorgeous?
Awesome. Good.
I've lost
How are you,
weight.
Johnny?
I'm
Good.
good. And I've got a tab. We've got a tab.
Okay.
Yeah.
G'day, Greg.
Latte.
Latte. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll get the coffees.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thanks.
See ya.
I wouldn't mind one.
Yeah, I'll get 2.
And a coffee. Hey, bumper!
Real bumper.
I know. I mean, I told her that. Everyone knows he's a prick, except... Not 2 years, is it already? Well, that explains it then, of course. Well, honey, I have to go now. I've got this bloody reading to attend.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Me too.
Oh, later. Oh. Hello, thanks for coming.
Mr. Kelly, you bastard!
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Lovely.
Didn't realise it was going to be all you guys.
Hope you're ready for this.
I'll introduce everyone properly later. Oh, g'day, guys. How is everything?
Good.
Yeah?
How are you?
All okay?
Yes, sweet.
Yeah, cool. Hi.
You good?
So, what's on offer?
Do you want a beer?
Yeah, beer would be good. I'll go an orange, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, beer and orange. That's
Beer
good.
and orange, yeah, sweet.
Oh, you guys haven't got a script, have you?
The printer. Sorry, man.
Oh, okay. Have a seat.
Okay, beers. Okay, boys.
Oh, his is an orange juice. Sorry.
Well, I'll have that one, man. That's good. It's a tab, remember?
Does everyone know everyone? Right is not here yet.
Steve.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Stephen. Sorry, but have a seat. Do you know everyone?
Jared.
Not Steve. Stephen.
Do you want a drink?
Has everyone got scripts? Yep. We are just working off the last draft that you sent through to me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So shall I just?
But I've got no page numbers.
Oh, okay. Do you need another
Okay,
script?
I will tell. I'll just. Don't worry about it. I did suggest page numbers at one point. I do remember suggesting it.
Well, I have got page numbers.
I got page
Oh, someone's got.
Well, it's all managed. I will manage.
Okay.
Okay. Katangi te kaka, katangi te titi, katangi te ruru, katangi hoki aho, tahi mauri ora, haramai, tēnā koutou katoa. I just wanted to invite everyone along to the reading, and thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. So I thought I'd just go through who's doing what character. Johnny, is it? Yeah, if you can play Big Roy.
Big Roy. Is there an issue with normal Roy?
No, Rotund Roy.
Average Roy.
Oh, anybody else? You must have a crack. I've lost over 10. I've lost
Just
over
think Little John, mate. Just think Little John.
All right, I'll think. Not so big.
Nicola, if you're reading, you read Rebecca, and you might have to read Shirl, but it depends if...
Both of them.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay. Well, there might be another actress coming along. But,
Who's doing Carlos?
he's doing Carlos.
Okay.
So, okay. And he's...
Is he Spanish or Russian, or what is he?
well, I thought he's French, but you can make him what you like.
I'll try with Spanish to start with.
And Alice, if you can read Mary.
Okay, thank you.
And there was another role as well. There's a young cop, so if you can play young cop as well. Cool. And now we've got Rob. You'll read Walker.
Yeah, and he is.
He's a sort of kind of local dude, bit of a wheeler dealer. Knows the sort of small town pretty well.
Built.
Yeah, he's kind of well built. He's a local wheeler dealer character, small town, Dargaville kind of way.
Yeah, sweet as you.
Okay,
Cool.
And Steve. So,
Stephen.
sorry, but if you could play
Cops.
cops. Okay, yeah. Can you play the older cop?
Yep.
And Arlo, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing Hippie.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a local sort of dude.
Yeah, cool.
And there's another role, Michael. He's a surfer. Yeah,
Oh, the other one.
kind of surfer dude.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Or wait, like Mikey or something? Like Mike O? He's a surfing dude? Like, Mike's not really...
Well, I don't know if it's.
I think Mike's fine.
So are you gonna? Would you like to do stage direction?
Yeah, I'll just do the stage directions because
Yeah.
we don't have any dramaturg or
Goody.
whatever you call it.
Okay, guys.
So when you're ready.
I want a timing on this, so.
Okay, so I'll just start. A huge sperm whale rises up from the deep. A huge bulbous head breaks through the surface of the sea. It seems to be struggling to breathe, and the creature is obviously not in good health, and a spurt comes from out of its hole.
What hole? It's got several holes.
It's blowhole.
Well, say blowhole. It's a blowhole. Otherwise it's a poo hole or a front bum or something.
Yeah, blowhole.
Thank you.
The whale is in its death throes. In a series of time-lapse stages, the whale seemingly implodes. Blood and oil seep from out of its broken body, and sharks attack the flesh, gorging themselves. Seagulls and other birds descend en masse, and smaller fish attack from beneath. And with most of its flesh stripped, the carcass of the whale lands on the seabed. Octopuses and bottom-dwelling fish feed on what's left.
Octopuses. Is it octopi?
Eh?
Pie sounds weird.
It's right.
Yeah, but it's weird.
What do you think?
Well, either pusses or pie can be used for the plural of
Wrong.
Eh? Well, let's have a vote.
Puss pie.
Can we have a vote?
I don't know, can we get on?
Is it octopi or octopus?
Octopi.
Fine.
A salami-like form is released from what's left of the intestines. It floats towards the surface.
Graphic. Sorry, did you say salami?
Yeah, that's what's written.
Salami.
Yeah.
What's the plural of salamis?
Salami.
Are you sure?
Salami.
Yeah, so the large salami-like object reaches the surface where it floats and bobs along, carried on by the currents of the ocean. A car travels along the high tide mark.
Do you want some like sound effects or something?
Yeah,
All right.
that'd be great. So just, you know,
It's tooting. 'cause
maybe it's
heavy.
an old, you know, kind of Chevy or
Oh, Chevy, so like
Holden.
All right, car specific.
Oh, okay, yeah. So credits roll over the glistening water. Yeah, it's good sounds.
Cool. Tooting the horn.
Don't feel any pain. Though the doctors say I'm criminally insane. And I'm doing things I really oughtn't to do, but it's got nothing to do with you and me. I don't know where I'm going to. I don't know where I'm going to. I don't know where I'm going to. Like you!
A shape is made out floating in the water. A chunk of flotsam washed in by the high tide. The car stops, and the driver hops out and retrieves the object. He brings it to his nose, takes a big sniff, and the odour brings forth a grin. And that's where you come in. Your character.
You've got lines.
That's you now.
All right, I was just doing the sound effects, multitasking.
Carry on.
Yeah, but I've got two people, haven't I? You see, I'm Big Roy and Johnny.
Okay.
Come on, John.
Thanks, mate.
Who's he thanking?
Who's he thinking?
C.
Hey, he's thinking the sea.
Thinking the C.
That's deep.
Nicola, can you read Diane?
And she is?
Well-
Rebecca, Cheryl and Diane.
She's the long-suffering wife of Big Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big old Roy.
Yeah.
Old broomsticks Roy, eh? But let's all ride Roy. Sorry.
And then there's a kid.
Do you want me to?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Cool. His name's Chaz.
Sweet.
Here's my kid.
Yeah,
Hello.
well, he is in this, yeah.
Fine.
Big Roy climbs back into the cab of the vehicle, his booty in his hand, and he reaches into the back and retrieves an old sheet which he uses to wrap the object up in. And the old four-wheel drive is packed with kids.
What time did he say?
Oh, about 10.
Well, it's after that.
I know it's after that. Do you always have to tell me what I already know?
But can we get something?
Not yet. Wait your patience. You might get.
Can I have a Magnum?
Excuse me, I've got a bit of the rest of that line.
Oh, sorry about that. I was just...
Any treat you want.
A Magnum?
If we're in luck, you'll get 44 bloody magnums, all right?
Chaz looks chuffed, and Big Roy's attention is drawn to the rear vision mirror, watching a late model car approach.
Oh, late model.
And you say, looks like...
Looks like our man.
Big Roy pulls out the little bundle wrapped in a sheet as the late model car pulls beside them in the car park. Inside the late model car, moments later, the large frame of Big Roy squeezes into the passenger seat beside the suavely suited Carlos.
Where's Mark?
Well, Mark's not here, he's in Palmerston North.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm going to stand in, I'm going to be Carlos.
Oh, all right, okay.
Big Roy holds out a big mitt and greeting.
Oh, g'day. You must be Carlos. Oh, hang on, I've got a blister. Sorry.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
No, look at it. It's huge. Right.
Oh, no, I don't need to see it.
Well, get on with it.
Okay, you pass me that.
What? I've got the stuff, Carlos.
Carlos carefully unwraps the newspaper to reveal a mottled grey chunk of baseball-sized object. Carlos takes a big sniff, savouring the aroma.
Thank you. You don't mind if I make a small test?
No, mate, just away.
And Carlos takes out a fancy cigarette lighter and a needle, and he places the needle under the flame before poking the needle into the chunk of ambergris.
Yes. Yes?
Real stuff.
It is the real thing. Of course it is, Carlos.
This is good.
Well, yeah, well, it should be a couple of kilos there, mate.
Indeed. Let's precise it, shall we?
Carlos pulls out a small set of scales. The needle points to just over 2 kilos.
I think it's a good price, yes?
I was thinking closer to 20, mate.
20? Not today's market. I'm sorry. All is not good in Europe. People not pay perfume in recessions, but for you, friend, I'll go 16.
Sweet 16, eh? Better than a kick in the old teeth, mate.
Yes, good teeth, good health.
A big wad of cash is placed into the outstretched mid of Big Roy.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure is mine. All of it.
All right. Well, I'll be off then. Carlos.
Yeah, and that's cut. Big Roy pumps his fist in the direction of his waiting family. Carlos turns up the stereo in his car, and classical music blasts forth.
Is that handle?
The car travels out into the country. Up ahead, roadworks are taking place. A man talks into a CB radio.
Bandit on the move.
Down the bank nearby, a young fella in a beanie answers on the CB.
Target confirmed, bro. Sweet.
You get that, bro?
The car comes to a halt. Hippie scrambles up the bank toward the car. Carlos doesn't notice the curious head that pops up outside the passenger door. A hand quickly grabs the package from the passenger seat.
Merde! Sorry, it's pronounced merde.
Eh?
Pronounced merde.
Did I say murder?
It's merde,
I said
isn't it?
merde. Merde. Sound like murder.
You can't get out of your car here, mate. No.
No, what are you doing? Merde!
Back in your car.
Hippie disappears down the bank. Carlos is bewildered. He calls out.
Some persons take something now. You're free to go, mate. Go, go.
No, free. I'm not free. Merde! Sacre bleu!
Walker quickly discards the road worker's vest and hightails it down the bank. Carlos hears the sound of a motorbike roaring off.
Hey!
Thanks, Anna. Thanks for coming. So if you just,
Yep.
thanks.
Oh,
Yeah. You're not reading sure now, but if that's okay.
so we've got a script there for you.
Has she got a drink?
Sure, do you drink?
Yes, please.
We've got a tab.
Oh, sorry, that's better.
Yeah.
It's warm.
Warm's good.
So we'll just carry on. Shirley's having a smoke on a porch that overlooks the windswept beach. Walker and Hippie roar up on a motorbike.
Hey!
That's where you come in.
Oh, yeah. What are you fellas up to?
Smoke fish.
Walker holds out a newspaper wrapped package.
You're in luck then. Got some Rewana bread in the oven?
Got any butter?
Heaps.
It's pretty thick.
Cuz.
Cuz.
Hey.
Cuz.
Shirley puts a bag out and they wander inside.
Oh, hey. Oh, is that for us? Good on you, girl.
Shirley looks suspiciously at her uncle.
It's good having you here, Shirley. Just might need to leave the odd thing here with you.
Sure, it's yours.
And yours? Yeah, Papa left this for everyone, eh? We whānau. What's ours is yours.
Oh, including trouble.
Trouble comes with the territory. Gotta realise that with us.
Oh, smells strong.
Yeah, you could say that. Better put it up in the cupboards, eh? Because dogs always keep their nose close to the ground, eh? Yeah, put it on the top shelf.
What exactly is this stuff?
Is it a hash?
No, it's ambergris.
And what's that?
It's whale snot.
No.
Is
It's
it
not
really?
snot. No, it's not
Nah,
snot.
it's
It's kind
like
of,
salami shite or something.
Look, it's ejaculation, isn't it?
It's like
No.
It's when a sperm whale eats, like, they eat a whole lot of octopi. or squid. And there's certain parts of those animals that like the beaks of the squid that the sperm whales can't digest. Like they're really sharp, and as they travel through the series of stomachs that a sperm whale has, they kind of the sperm whale needs to secrete this kind of goo that coats the indigestible stuff. Otherwise, it'd tear its guts out. So
it's not spoof then. It's like because you go like, welcome, you know, like so it shits it out. It doesn't bath it. So what you're saying?
Yeah, no, well, it's not really. It does make its way through the bowels, but it's not really shit.
What happens to the whale?
It'll kill it when it passes it.
That's awful.
There's a furtive meeting at a table. Carlos and the local ambergris dealer, Rebecca.
I thought we had a deal.
Well, yes, but sometimes under circumstances it's special.
You want to explain?
Yes, I need to explain. And I just wanted to say that the opportunity came about.
Who's playing Rebecca?
Oh, me. I'm playing Rebecca, sorry.
Go.
I thought we had a deal.
Sometimes under the circumstances special.
So what did he sell you?
Oh, some grey.
Not white.
Grey it was.
And now you've lost it.
No, lost it. From car taken.
Have you notified the police?
Yet not.
Well, you should. That lot are like the beach mafia.
First I must re-find Big Bob.
If he's got money, he'll be at the pub.
Then pub I go.
Dinner's at 6 if you want to pop back.
Then I pop back, Popeye. Popeye back.
Carlos stands up to leave. Carlos looks anxiously around the bar before spotting Big Roy.
I hear you are here.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm sorry. It's your line.
Hey?
I hear you were here.
Yeah, well, you're right about that. So, what do you mean? Well, you've been left around there, mate.
I think so too, but dash plants.
Well, what's up?
Problems. Many problems.
I'll solve one of them.
Ambergris gone.
What do you mean gone?
I drive car, I stop for a man with a sign.
Not a lollipop man.
No, no sweets. Woolen hat boy. Pops up at window. Steals ambergris out of the car. Not expected.
What?
Miss Woolen Hat Boy, he appears and suddenly ambergris is gone.
Thanks. What are you doing with the beard? It's purple at the beach.
And in colours.
That's a bit of a bugger.
No, just a bit. Much bigger. Bugger.
Well, Maori or Pakeha?
Yes, I park outside.
Big Roy takes a big swig of beer. Big Roy breathes beer fumes over Carlos as he leans over. You say, so what do you want to do about it?
Yeah. Like that? Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Do what can we do?
One for blood, mate. That's the way I do it. Blood for blood.
I go.
Wait. Beat. Bye-bye.
So you shove all those scents together in a lab?
Shove. No, not shove. It's precision.
How do you know what smells go with what?
By nose.
By nose?
Yes, in time. Memories from times gone by can be, how you say, wholesome.
An ensemble.
Summers of grass with jasmine, blossoms of orange from Spain.
I'm sorry. You got to think about the poetry with this. He loves the scent trail. It's like it's embedded in his psyche. So
just more poetry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But maybe.
Hang on, shall I give you the line? Ensemble.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, give him the line.
An ensemble.
Maybe, but summers of grass with jasmine, blossoms of orange from Spain.
Okay?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, frankincense from Scrotia, nutmeg from the Far East, oak from Macedonia, vanilla from Zanzibar, radiant roses from Bulgaria, and now it has to be Alpha Primo Ambergris from Dardanelles.
He continues.
The people of Scrotia, Socotra.
Socotra, it's just in the little horn of Africa, between Africa and the Middle East. Okay. That's where Socotra is.
The people of Scrota would give away 1/3 of ambergris. Socotra. The people of Socotra.
The people from that country!
Yeah, those ones. The people of Socotra would give away 1/3 of ambergris they find. Otherwise, Satan finds you.
You reckon he's found you?
No, but Big Broy has a plan.
To do what?
He did not say not.
So where are you going next? The next mission?
I go to Socotra.
Walker stands in the shallows, happily surf casting. Doesn't pay too much attention to the old car rumbling. What's that?
Seagulls. Car rumbling. Here.
Sound like someone in pain. Okay. And the old car rumbling down the wet sand towards it.
Look who we got here.
Big Roy is at the wheel, wild grin on his face as he makes a beeline for the fast approaching fishermen in the shallows.
Oh yeah! Come to Papa!
Walker turns too late to evade the car. Fishing rod flies in the air as the...
Hey, you fucking lazy bastards!
Policemen are distracted from what they're doing by a horn honking outside.
Oh. Big horn, bro. Big horn.
Okay,
big,
well,
horn. Big, I wanna...
Shall I do?
Can I do
You
my
can
horn?
do it.
Alright, this is gonna be like I'm pissed off at this white man horn. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, really? It's a fucking train!
No, that's all right. It's good.
No, sorry, that's good.
No,
Police
that was a
station.
good horn. A policeman goes out to investigate.
Hey, I've been hit and run. I've been hit and run.
The policeman approaches the car.
What's with the racket?
The racket is because that bastard Tucker ran me over.
I thought you two were mates.
Mates. That prick's just tried to run me down.
And why would he do that?
Well, how should I know? That's what you're paid to do.
Well, if you want to lay a complaint, you better come inside.
Can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Can't get out of the bloody car because I've been hit and runned.
That's an odd choice of grammar.
What's that?
Hit and runned.
Yeah.
What do you think we should say?
Well, I just think it's a pity. I mean,
You don't like it?
well, no, not really, no. It'd be fine if you wanted to come across as some sort of moron.
What about the plural?
That wasn't
like
the
running?
intention, no.
It just sounds odd.
I've been hit and run. I need the police.
The senior cop looks up from his desk. That's you, you're the senior cop.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Burton, his name is.
Oh, okay. Against who?
What? No, you know, at bottom at 24, you got...
Oh, so what does he want?
To lay a complaint.
Against who?
Tucker.
I thought they were mates.
That's what I said.
So is he coming in?
Reckons he can't get out.
Be out like a shot if there were beers on offer. Give him some papers and he can fill them in himself.
And the cop collects a bundle of forms, and back outside the police station, a cop hands paper through the car window.
Hey, I've been hit and run. What the? What's all this?
Paperwork. You want to lay a complaint, don't you?
Yeah. But why all the forms?
Because you won't get out of the fucking car. You want my advice?
Yeah, what?
Have yourself a hot bar.
And the cop walks off and Walker scowls.
No, that's a chicken, sorry.
What would a chicken be doing at the beach?
Well, maybe it's a trained chicken, it's a pet.
Yeah, that's good. I like- Okay.
That's good.
In the golden light of sunset, Michael walks along the beach, his faithful border collie by his side. Up ahead, the dog sees a floating object. The scent stops the dog in its tracks, and the dog bounces over to the football-sized flotsam. He tries to grab it in his teeth.
Grrr.
But it's too big. He tries again, but it's like apple bobbing. And again, he tries to grasp it to no avail.
Apple bobbing.
It's a bit demeaning, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the meaning?
Well, having your head in the bucket and trying to grab apples out of it.
Why would you do that?
Before your time, sweetie.
Michael runs through the surf and leaps across the wave to clutch the floating object, like he's scored a match-winning try. Michael picks up the object, brings it to his face, and takes a good sniff. He turns to the dog, a big smile on his face.
You gorgeous creature.
He gives the dog a big hug and kisses it on the lips.
What?
They would kiss a dog on the a dog on the
That's a bit wrong.
Me?
I'm sorry?
Yeah. Schnauzer Tito used to love it when I give him a kiss.
On the lips.
Yeah, the lips.
What kind of kiss, though? I mean, do I have to pash a real dog?
Oh,
No, good.
no tongues.
Can't avoid tongues with dogs, I've found.
There you go. Any other suggestions?
Actually, yes. Lip balm. You can use it on the dog or yourself.
Michael knocks on the door. A muffled, suspicious voice comes through the door.
Who is it?
Are you the ambergris lady?
Am I what?
Ambergris. I think I found some.
Let me see. Where'd you find this?
Down the beach.
On the beach.
Yeah.
You found it.
Yeah.
Look at the scales inside.
Oh, what comes out of the sea is not called flotsam and jetsam for nothing.
Well, how much do you think it's worth?
Let's find out, shall we?
And Rebecca picks up the phone. Now we've got a montage. And Carlos is on the phone, Carlos driving fast, Carlos running up the steps. Carlos describes all sorts of objects that have been found, some proving to be ambergris and some proving to be false alarms. So we're going to need a few extra voices in here.
Well, they already have been, but I'll carry it.
A boy runs excited up the beach.
Dad, look what I found. What is it, son? Reckon it's ambergris.
Dad picks it up and drops it like a hot potato.
Oh, fucking dog shit. Oh.
Are you sure?
Don't worry, son. I know bloody dog shit when I smell it. Come on.
Fuck! Sorry, but would he actually say fuck in front of his son?
Yeah, this dad does.
Well, he's a dodgy dad.
A large object sits on the beach. A crowd of people gathered around chip away with kitchen utensils.
Okay.
Communal chip?
It's blood from boat, not with nothing.
A fisherman calls out to the skipper of a boat. A floating object is scooped out of the sea. The skipper sniffs it before shaking his head and tossing the object back into the sea.
Arr! Be pumice.
A woman walking along the high tide mark pokes her fingers into something softer than expected. She sniffs her finger and recoils. Behind her, a large seal appears to be laughing.
Oh no, we're all seals. It's the easiest one.
It seems to be a whole lot of seals.
I know, it's the easier.
So there's a whole lot of seals are laughing.
Yes.
A motorbike skids to a hole at the base of a sand dune. The rider dismounts, digs around for an object floating out of the sand. A skull is revealed. And a pig charges out of the bush towards the high tide mark. It chomps down on a chunk of ambergris. With a squeal of joy, it heads back into the bush.
Sorry, I'm doing everything. Could someone do a joy?
A camel is walking through the shallows.
What kind of noise is a camel make?
Oh, you're very good. Keep
It's
going.
like a chewing, like sort of like
I'm doing it.
camels.
Yeah, it's a rubbery mouth, like dog, all that. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Right,
How the hell are you going to get?
No. It's not clear how we're going to do camels, all right? Just keep going.
All right.
Get you someone who's like pretty sweet with Kuni Kuni.
Yeah, look, can we just cross those bridges when we get there?
Big Roy is greeted by policemen and their dog.
I guess you know why we're here.
Yeah. I heard rumblings.
What did the rumblings have to say?
What about some beach accident?
The dog rushes to the side of the room and starts to brace itself as though having a shit.
Hey!
Shit!
Yeah, it looks like it.
Jesus, get it out of here.
Yes, please.
The constable grabs the struggling dog and drags it away.
Well, I know it takes years for a dog to get a nose for ambergris.
Does it? How long?
Well, a couple of years at least.
Big Roy turns to Burton.
Fancy a drop there, Burton?
What have you got?
Single malt.
Don't mind if I do.
And Big Roy passes glass to Burton and they clink glasses.
Chivoli.
Cheers.
I think it's Givoli.
What kind is it?
What? You mean the...
Was it whiskey?
Maybe Jameson's?
Is that with an E?
With an E then.
Yeah. Is it?
With a what?
An E.
If it's Irish, it's an E.
All right. Have a whiskey with an E in it. Get you going.
Guys, can you just move along, please? Come on.
So just an accident, you reckon?
You came at me with a fishing rod, you know.
And you defended yourself with your car?
Yeah.
Oh well, thanks to the refreshments. We'll be in touch.
Yeah.
There's a good surf break happening. In the lull before the next big wave, the young man calls out to the seal-like figure of Mary.
You know what I've heard?
What did you hear?
Concerned you?
Oh, sounds concerning.
Something about what was found on the shore?
Lots of things ended up on shore, even bodies.
Both Michael and Mary stand up in the wave and from behind are seen heading skillfully for shore.
Are we expected to surf?
What?
To surf.
To surf?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a requirement.
Well, yeah, but
We're hoping that all the actors can serve.
Well, it would look shit if they didn't.
Like smoking.
What's like smoking?
People on screen who don't know how they do it.
Yeah,
They don't know-
yeah.
You can tell them by that. That sort of, unnatural look.
In you go.
What?
You got waves to catch, man. All right.
We're doing a surfing scene. We're going to CGI the sky, we're going to CGI the sea. So we got.
So this is a scene in the movie, a surfing scene.
Yeah. If it looks now dodgy, we're going to fix it in post.
Why you got a hose?
Have a look. Yeah. Well, it's just to sort of give the impression of the mist, coming up from the wave as she's surfing.
Well, it's going to rain now, so I suppose you could save money. If this is about saving money, then you don't have to use the hose. You can just use the rain heater.
You think so?
Oh, okay. Yeah, this going right.
Why would there be a tree in the sea?
No, we can CGI that out.
The figures of Michael and Mary come running out of the surf towards their cars. Mary runs up to a gaudy ute. The scowling figure of Todd sits behind the wheel.
So who's Todd? He's the scowling figure behind the wheel.
Who's playing him?
Do you want
I mean, I will, if no one else wants it.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you doing with him?
I'm surfing. What does it look like I'm doing with him? I can't exactly have rampant sex with someone in a 6-foot swell now, can I? So, do you think they should use the word rampant?
Well, what kind of sex would you prefer to have? Ampant? Ramped?
Okay, we'll just carry on, shall we?
Oh.
Just don't trust him. He's a Montague.
Montague, eh?
Yes, Dad reckons they ripped him off. Something about a house deal.
Whose house?
I dunno. House of Montagues, I guess.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch the genre. Is this like a surfing tragedy, is it?
Romeo and Surfiette.
Oh, aye. That's good, that's good.
The beach is deserted except for the solitary figure of Walker, who is approaching the rear end of the beach sperm whale. Opening up the back flaps, Walker wriggles his way inside.
Hey?
Just read on if you don't mind.
Well, actually, I do mind.
The whale's dead, though. The character's after the ambergris.
If it's dead, you just... If you say you got to go in there, well, at least you could say a karakia.
Well, what do you think would be appropriate?
It's not appropriate to go anywhere near a whale's ass. Just make that clear. But if he did, he might say something like, pite hono, tai hono. Te hunga mate, ki te hunga mate. Pite hono, tai hono.
Oh, what'll that do?
What'll it do?
Yeah.
Nothing. But it will bring, the living with the dead. Evidently, he's up a whale's ass.
In you go, big fella.
He's heading for the intestines, so you're supposed to be swearing as you go.
Shit. Fuck. Damn. Christ.
Hey. But not the C word.
Can't get the funding if you say the C word there.
So anyway, the walls are slimy and rubbery, and Walker stumbles over loose membranes.
Shit. Damn. Fuck.
Excuse me, but how's he seeing up there?
He doesn't.
Oh, I thought there just might be a mirror ball up there, a bit of a party going on up there.
Maybe we'll give him like one of those miner's lamps, and he can wear that as he sees.
Need to be a coal miner to get out there.
Johnny.
Well, I wasn't going to say the C word. It's just vagina.
Okay. Walker begins to wriggle and worm his way towards the intestine of the whale. It's not an easygoing procedure.
Rather you than me, bro. Ooh, annoying shit.
It's proven very difficult going from the bowels of the whale towards the intestine. Manoeuvring through a tight membrane, Walker comes across a solid block of ambergris. He grabs the ambergris off its perch.
It's what? It's perch.
Where the ambergris resides.
Resides?
Yeah, where it's found.
So you might need some more sound effects around here.
Yeah, all right. Yep.
Continue, please. There's a chopper and a chainsaw, I think.
Okay.
Anybody got any paper money?
I have a 50.
Oh.
But I want that back.
50 do?
I shall be the chopper.
A helicopter comes into view, sweeping over the headland. It zooms over the waves towards the beached whale. And there's a pilot here.
Me?
No, look, you can't even drive, let alone fly. Come on.
Who's to know?
Well, me, if I'm in the chopper.
Okay. Several figures who look as though they mean business are crammed into the helicopter. A passenger points down to the whale on the beach.
There she blows.
And you say what?
What?
I said there she blows, down there below.
I'll just take you down for a gander.
Righto! Chopper landing nearby alarms Walker. He backtracks back down the whale. The chunk of ambergris is clutched under his arm like a giant football. Muffled voices are heard outside. A chainsaw is heard starting up.
That'll be me.
That'll be me. That's my sound effect, pal.
No.
Yeah, come on.
Nah. I can do the chainsaw just as good as anybody here at this table.
And I thought you were still at the whale's ass at this stage.
Walker retreats from the noise of the chainsaw, squirming his way back through the bowels of the beached whale.
I'll keep the saw idling while you're working up the bum.
Here's Jonah!
We hit right into him first. You go out again. Come in again.
Blubber and flesh splatter over the two men. Luke is down in the hole, hacked out of the whale. Charlie peers down from the blood-rimmed hole.
So, what's it like?
Looks like someone scooped out a chunk already.
All right, well, grab what you can before the Maoris get here and start claiming up their frickin' foreshore.
Luke scoops another handful
Well,
of
shit, mate.
fresh, moist ambergris out of the intestine cavity and tosses it upwards. A clump of dark, spongy material lands at Big Roy's feet.
Fuck, it stinks!
This stuff is worth more than gold, mate.
Gold smells better.
Luke is gagging, making dry, retching sounds.
Don't be such a pussy, mate. Come on. Keep it coming.
My guts are coming out! God! Jesus!
Clutching the large football-sized chunk of ambergris, Walker is wriggling his way back out of the intestines towards the backside.
Bugger! What was that?
What was what?
Thought you said something.
Nah, not me, mate. Must have been Jonah here.
Bloody old Jonah, eh?
Sorry, just
No,
want
that's
to take
okay.
this call. Don't you want to take this? No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. Shh. Wait, Mr. Gunson. I lip read.
Yeah?
Yeah. Interesting.
What? Sorry, it's just the kids.
Oh, really?
Okay. Where were we?
I think we were on pest control.
Oh.
We're up the whale, love. We're getting pest control for them.
Luke scrambles out of the hole butchered into the whale, and he stands hands on hips, gulping in fresh air.
Oh, that was gross!
It's supposed to smell like hash.
Hash mixed with pig shit and fish guts.
After loading up ambergris into the sacks, they slither off the whale, and the pilot shakes his head as two filthy figures appear before him.
Well, that's a bloody first.
Yeah, well, first for us too, mate.
Must have worked up a thirst.
Oh, you can say that again.
Must have worked up a thirst.
Repetitive bastard, aren't you?
Get that down, ya.
And the pilot hands over the beers.
Yeah. Have a wee drink, mate.
Well,
we've what? What this little unpaid journey we're on, this little unpaid gig? What's the what?
5 minutes.
Okay.
It's 5. I've actually got some stuff on.
Well, you've got to phone pest control.
Okay, so we'll just have a little bit of a break.
Okay.
Okay, we'll just
So, who does someone have to fuck to be in this film of yours?
What?
Well, how do you get a role in this film?
Oh, are you an actor too?
As if you didn't know.
What would I sing you?
When April was a balm.
When you're looking your best but still feeling depressed, you'll be out of here. When your body gives up and your twist has no shout, you'll be out of here. When you're losing your looks and your songs have no hooks, you'll be
we need?
What?
A death.
Wait, what do you suggest?
You?
Me? Why bump Carlos off?
Hey, man, because anyone who asks too many questions, man.
You all right?
Yeah.
What's with the hockey?
Oh, I've got really bad circulation.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Look, can I say something without offending you? That art house film you did, it's sort of like even too art housey for the art house.
Oh, you didn't like it?
I don't mean to be rude, but, no. Well, it's sort of more like outhouse.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just telling you how it is.
We could have a double homicide. One amongst us is a maniac.
Yeah, man, that works, yeah.
You know what you remind me of? You remind me of one of those birds. A whole group of birds, like on a tree or on some power line or something. Yeah. And it's pissing down. It's just pouring. And these poor little bastards, they're just sitting there, sitting on that line, and they are drenched. They're wet, they're soaked, and they can't even move, and they can't even fly. Yeah.
Free! Rebirth!
And the helicopter zooms off around the headland. The pilot looks at his passengers. And Luke dry retching sounds.
Let's just hope the reward smells better than the raw material.
We will reward him, mate. Don't you worry about that.
Pete, just tell him to sit down.
Okay. Rob, do you mind?
Yeah, but I've just never seen it.
Not up a whale's ass anymore! I've got to be glad to get out.
Do you think you might do that?
Eh?
I don't have to go back up the ass, do I?
Anyway, we got a new cast member for this scene because we need a barman. Yeah, so you read for us if you don't mind. It's a small part, but he is a barman.
Oh, okay.
You got it? But when you're ready, a very muddy, dishevelled, bloody but defiant Walker approaches the bar. You can sit down if you want, bro.
Do you want to sit down?
Yeah, because you're in a bar now. Yeah.
Can I sit down? Can I sit down?
Yeah, so they're in the bar, that's you.
Oh, Wilbro. That's it. So what you mean?
No, whoa, bro.
Oh, whoa, bro.
Whoa, bro.
Whoa,
Yeah.
bro.
You're like, whoa, bro.
Okay.
Whoa.
And you got a line there.
Woo, bro.
You say I need.
Well, you're not planning on sending them back up there, are you?
No, you say I need a beer.
Yeah. I need a beer.
You smell like a bloody beer.
Fell in a hole, eh?
Awful, was it?
No, it's awful.
What? Awful.
Yeah.
Bloody awful, all right.
Are you okay, man?
Nah, man. Nah, pretty fucking far from it, okay.
Hang on. That's a line from Pulp Fiction, you guys. Come on.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We can't do copyright or anything.
Tarantino steals of everyone else, you know.
No, let's drop it.
All right.
It's just too expensive.
Thank you. Thanks.
Hey? I can do better than that, you know, if you give me another go, just because I...
You know the way the second one you did.
And sorry, I need a beer. See, I should need a beer. Like, you're a barman. Cheers, mate.
Well, I'll get the beer then, so I'll just get the beer.
Well, thanks for stepping in there.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Don't
good.
be too awful.
That was good. It's good, actually.
You got a bug up your ass.
What?
You've got that surly, squally look like you've been caught reading Orwell under the sheets with a torch.
Who's Orwell?
Forget about Orwell, make some snacks, and don't use too much mayo. You're not in Pukekohe. Just get on with it, mate.
Oh.
Big Roy is propping up the end of the bar as Walker and Luke swagger into the pub.
Oh, God. What are you looking at, you big smelly bastard?
Hey, speak for yourself.
You're pretty much in one piece, mate. Oh, sweet.
Christ, man, you nearly killed me, bro.
Come on.
Andy, let's see what they... Hey?
Want a beer?
You're buying, right?
I will buy you a beer.
Big Roy makes an expansive gesture with his hands, calls out.
So, what's everyone having, eh?
You got another line.
What?
Another line.
You got another line.
Oh, yeah, what do I have to say?
You say, what's the occasion?
What's the occasion?
Oh, the horse came through.
Yeah.
Which horse?
Secret. Shouts on me! Anybody? Anybody else? All right.
Yeah, he's mine.
Hey.
There's a rush towards the bar from all corners of the room. People pushing and shoving. And for the next scene, we'll need someone to play a local Rasta.
Wait, hold on, is that the end of me? Is that my bit?
It's not quite the end of you.
Oh.
Well, the barman does come back in the script, you know, if we get through to him. Thanks for that. So, so the local rester? Oh, yeah. So, Shell? Okay.
Why don't we have a proper actor playing the barman?
Shell's here.
Well, he was available.
He's crap.
Oh, okay.
I have done some acting.
It's very natural.
No, your bar work is crap. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so the local rester, Doug, shows up on Shell's porch.
Colour's nice.
Sorry, Shell. And the cabbage today.
I'd have something to go with it. Something my uncle left. Mix it in, eh?
Doug opens the old biscuit tin.
Oh, smells like good shit.
He cuts a bit off and rolls it up with a leaf.
Oh, not bad. Not bad at all.
Does it work?
What?
You know, the amber gristle shit, does it work?
Oh,
Yeah, people did used to smoke it. In the Middle East, mainly.
Really?
And you get high?
It's more of a mood enhancer, incense.
Kind of Arab kind of thing, eh?
yes, sort of Arab kind of thing. We'll see how it pans out, shall we?
Or rolls. Rolls out.
It's a beautiful sunset. Doug and Shirl are staring out to sea.
Do you reckon spirits leave the body?
To go where?
To places lived before.
Before we're even dead?
Yeah. Living people can be ghosts.
Ghosts?
Memories. Yeah. You know how they take you back down corridors or into bedrooms long left behind? Or kitchens where nothing's changed? Your mother and sisters are there, steam from what's on the stove, and you pass through. Maybe even sensed by someone else as just a sudden breeze.
Sweet. You're a poet, bro.
Greg, get rid of that cup, brother. And this light hasn't been turned on.
Well,
It's the best part of the bar.
all right.
And do the hospital.
You open or you private party?
Would love to say we're open. I've got a bunch of actors. Can you come back in an hour?
Okay.
Sorry about that, brother.
All right, mate. We've got to get rid of these people.
Time, gentlemen.
Hey?
Yep, time up. I love the arts. I support you all. I love what you're doing, but I've got to make some money. I've seen people walking past.
I don't think we need too much longer, do we need?
Look, you can stay and pay. Your money's the same colour as anyone else's. I can see you've nicked beer all day long.
Okay.
And you need to put that in the Hosbo book.
What?
That's it. Do your fucking job, would you?
All right.
Make the mulled wine.
I don't. Okay.
Well, I guess that's where we might have to leave it.
Really?
Can you hear a word?
Can't we just keep going?
Well,
I don't mind.
Doesn't matter if people come in.
Show's not finished, but we can.
Sorry, did I cock it up? I haven't read the...
It was really good though. It was great.
Thank you.
We're still going.
I
We hadn't finished.
I've just come to talk to you. You've got to film the hospital. It's the last warning. You can take your things and...
You did a really good job until you came back and said you were doing a really good job.
We need to hear from the writer.
So all aboard the Barmy Hatties.
Yeah, we were hoping if anyone had any ideas, they could come forward with them, like how we could advance the story, or just character stuff, or.
I'm saying free piss.
Free piss. Cut to the chase, mate.
All the invective and just let's get to the bar, people. Come on.
To the bar! Finally, I see your money. Aha! Well, now, let's have a little bit of discussion about it. When I see your credit cards and your cash.
Thanks. I'll pay you back.
Now, we have a lovely little single vineyard. Syrah, drop of plum, no asparagus.
Yeah, the card's fine.
Sir.
Just a splash.
Sorry, what's the retail on that?
Retail on that is $13.50 a glass.
$13.50 a glass.
Which is bargain.
Why?
You're good, actually.
Syrah.
You done some acting before?
$13.50 a glass.
Hey, well, this seemed to work out. Do you think maybe the park could be bigger for me, like later on? Have you finished?
In fact, you look familiar to me.
Have you been in an ad?
Yeah.
Tampax.
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 Doesn't tell anyone. It's very embarrassing.
Tampax ad.
Where's the mulled wine?
There's no sugar.
You've always saying there's no sugar and there's sugar in
Right,
there.
I used to.
No, excuse me.
He was a barman.
Can you do
That's
the
where I
mulled
met him.
wine? Can you go just disappear and do the mulled wine?
Jesus, man.
Thought we'd open it to the floor and just see what people think?
My only thing would be that Hippie should feature more. He's the guy at the start. He pinches the ambergris and then...
Oh, that'd be
nothing.
you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, maybe then I should feature more too then.
Well, okay. It's just a point that I observed.
Well, he's sort of there as a catalyst.
A what?
Just start the action, you know.
What about the main protagonist?
Well, you
Can have
seem
a-
to be making a pretty good play for that.
Yeah, but
There's no main character.
It's a multi-story.
You'd like it to be you, I know.
Can we just hear from the writer? I'd love to hear what you
Because
say.
it's a multi-narrative, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a multi-narrative. It's basically the story of a community. So there's a few voices in that community, not just one.
Okay, yeah, but it's not like kind of set in stone, is it?
No, nothing's set in stone.
No, it's not set in stone.
No.
Why don't we call it not set in stone?
Well,
that's an idea.
I have some reservations.
What,
Yeah.
like Indian?
It's not cool for someone to be climbing up a whale's ass.
But it's funny when it's you.
But it actually did happen because a guy he went 30 metres up a whale's ass to find the ambergris. So,
Really?
'cause,
See?
you know, he was
What we need is a death, man.
Yeah,
Death.
someone has
what
to
kind
die.
of death?
Makes it more interesting.
What about me?
Or me.
Well, what
What about him?
Like,
Well, no, my career's
But how
dead
do we
already,
get
so
to
it's
the
not
death?
fine.
Body bags.
Sorry, young person has to die.
So you think she should die?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
But she'd have to be naked.
She's look fantastic in a body bag.
Hang on a minute. I don't know if that's in keeping with what's been happening.
What, a see-through body bag, is that
I
better?
think you have to be really careful about young girls naked in body bags and...
Well, I'd
Not
do
the-
it if the script required it.
Careful what you
well, that's generous.
Sex sells, people, come on.
What do you think there's enough conflict?
There's not enough conflict, we need more conflict.
How are we going to get conflict?
Film this.
You could have that punch up in a pub. you know?
Okay.
Like once were warriors.
Yeah, like everyone's just brawling.
And a racial undertone, yeah.
Oh no.
We'll have to get Robert.
You said before about why is the Maori going up the whale's ass? Why not the Pakeha?
So you think Big Roy should go up the whale's ass?
I'll go up the ass of the whale.
Do you actually have any of the stuff, the ambergris? Check it out.
It's a real stuff too.
Okay, well this stuff's pretty young. So that's maybe 10, 20 years old. This one, it's probably been floating around for maybe 60 years in the sea.
Oh,
And this small white, yeah.
That's
This one's-
expensive shit.
This has been cured. This has probably been in the ocean for about 100 years.
100.
This is the real stuff.
Yeah, it's almost like
This is
And people have been working as
are you
relatives.
serious? Is this real?
this is poison.
Is it made with the whale stuff?
Yeah.
you reckon you can smoke this stuff, bro?
No, you're not supposed to smoke it.
Well, there's the death thing. You smoke it and die.
What makes you think you can smoke it? What's that one?
Smells like some good dick.
So this is sort of the crux of it.
What do you
It's sort of
mean?
be good for you to smell it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting back to what we were talking about. Someone's going to die. Someone should die. Hands up, we kill the Maori.
I think it's up to the writer.
But you've already bowled him over in the surf.
Oh, I see another white apology again. I'm sorry. Like for the last 180 years. Sorry.
This is what's central to the story. So that's the payoff. You know,
So-
you go through this incredible journey to get this strange, scarce little object, but it turns into something quite beautiful.
Cool.
I wouldn't mind going with the bar fight myself. You've done already, bro. And you? He's you are winding me up.
You want it? You want? No, well, fuck it. He started it.
No, you
Like in my land before yours. Fuck.
I got a game to catch.
Is it us done?
Hey,
Hey, thanks for coming, guys. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, good.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah. Cheers. Thank you.
Come here, bro.
Some people are just
All good, sweet as. Come here.
I'm going to cry now. It's really moving.
Okay,
Kia ora.
No, seriously, you're looking good, girl.
I didn't think you've noticed.
No, I noticed these kind of things. Hard not to really with you.
Getting personal.
We go way back, you know that.
Well,
What?
my kids are all right. Don't know about yours, but mine are okay.
Don't see them probably as much as I should. You know me.
Yeah, you've always been a bit elusive.
So why don't you kill me?
He's very...
Opinionated, yeah. He's just, he's just really into it. That's the thing. He's,
passionate.
yeah.
You,
Are you seeing anybody at the moment? Are you doing anything? Are you... Okay.
How are you getting home?
Well, I'll probably, drive.
Not now, you won't.
Yeah, no, I'll do a cab. I'll be
Not
responsible.
on what you earn. Where do you live?
You were great. That was great. It was great, really.
I barely say
Brilliant.
anything.
Yeah, no, but it's just the presence there. It gives it that whole thing.
Oh, you're very kind.
Yeah. No, it's
I'll
good
have to
because
learn to surf.
Oh yeah, well, I can teach you actually. I
Do you surf?
I used to, when I was at school and that.
I can give you a ride home.
Yeah, could you? Because, I'll be honest, I'm pissed.
I've got a couple of boards actually. Yeah, if you wanted to have a go at it, I could.
Yes, I'd love to.
Well, that'd be good.
I'll probably need to as well.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Hot water bottle's cold.
Yeah, is it? You want me to fill it up for you?
We should probably talk first.
Yeah, no.
You can drive and
I
I'll
can give you a
talk.
ride home.
I've got a stiffy.
But Johnny, just a little something. I know it's not much, I know, but I just want to say thank you.
Thank you. Does that say the warehouse?
It's a little warehouse voucher. Enjoy.
Ah, enjoy. $15. Look what I got.
Oh, come on, Johnny.
It's a warehouse voucher
Come
for
on,
$15.
Johnny, come on. Where do you live these days?
Well, we're going to the warehouse first. I don't care. I'll buy a half a sock each.
No.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
I think it went well.
You think so?
Yeah, I think there's some really good stuff in there.
Oh, well, I couldn't make it out without you.
No, well done, Pete.
Yeah.
Good on you, man. Call me.
I will. I'll call you. Thanks.
Okay.
Once we were young with the wind in our lungs. There were songs to be sung. There was love, there was hate, there was lust. We'd laugh and we'd run as we followed the sun. We had
Hello, how are we?
We're good, thanks.
We're here for the reading.
You're late.
What?
You're late. It's over.
I told you.
It's meant to be at 6 o'clock. Could we at least stay for a drink?
I've got 2 shows, event, shit show and no show, private function. I've had enough of actors.
Oh, I'm sick of hearing private function.
Goodbye. Private function.
bar.
It's a
It's
private
a bar.
function. Don't get me started.
Beer at a bar.
Hey guys,
Sick of actors.
actually,
Goodbye.
let's go somewhere not stink.
Goodbye.
All right.
Go somewhere not stink. Bye-bye.
The myths we adored and the visions that sort of all gone by the board, and the mysteries remain to be solved. And our eyes do not gaze in such awe, but to strain them so makes them quite raw. And the goal is for fools who cannot follow rules. Disagree and we'll show you the door. You do not know everything, my child. You will not find anything growing wild, for our eyes have seen all to be seen, and the bulk of it's frankly obscene. You may say we are old, but as your life unfolds, you will come to know just what we mean. We are old, we are wise, we know all of the lies that are used to deny us our rights as the keepers of truth. You have stolen our words, made them quaint and absurd. You've distorted and blurred all we know with your hideous youth.